insight and information, secret and happening. You are warm welcome to the knowledge and the mind that reflects the spirit for creation, element, mystery, and reality. To also quickly announce that my SIM card, the 0200981517, had been taken right from my very close search as handed situation critically intelligent. That is in the wrong person's hand. And these numbers are on the Ghana Police, the international platform protocols, and immigration, armed forces, all of that. They bear witness to the number officially in my school. So they are my school, reflection, and prophetic and ministries. So any content that comes from my very broadcast, the same channel, that may be different, that reflect not the war, the prophecy, the punishment that is given to whom it is supposed to be given. Any criminal offense, anything attributed, that is the claim or disclaimer. This you have to take notice. Note that Sylvester have never gone out there on the street to talk about marriage or things that do not reflect virgin and authority and highest. The mason, the occultic, the whatever, it is with a single word that when you gain consciousness, you definitely would have what to talk about. That won't need any other person trying to mislead or misconduct. The Bible in Ezekiel told any sinful child must die, as written, and the punishment that is given to people like an adult child, somebody who is of the age with an adult height, who is really rebellious, doing things that are not supposed to be, you do not regard it, because the Lord says that will be a punishment indeed, notwithstanding the age or height. Once you are saying you are up to the age with the law, public take note, the house and the factory in which I live, which have brought everything that I came in with to nothing as the ID. They are trying to say they want to change my identity to be a beast. However, the one that they are trying to change it to, he doesn't know anything about what I'm doing. Because what I do is a spirit. I'm the one who creates. I don't work, no media work for us anyway. Whatever I have is with the media, whatever in the country. So if you claim you are using my identity on the channel, that because you want to say you are watching, then better for you that the world is watching you. As myself in Teshi here, around Ultimate, NDC or Umbrella Junction that we create, this is a police number. This is a soldier number, army, immigration. If you don't know who is Sylvester Kwasi Bekoe, at least you should know that you couldn't have people invoking them to be carrying my thing and rob what you are not supposed to have. I have not gone anywhere to change my password. People that I'm just supposed to say engineer. I haven't gone anywhere for anybody to do anything for me than when I've been in Medina. To give you update my whereabouts doesn't mean I'm a prisoner. I don't have any issue with police. The police, I'm the one to arrest anybody who do wrong, because if they know who they are working for, I'm the Sunday. And the one with the spirit, what issue do I have with them? Or the war, military bond, what issue do I have with the military? I'm the one conducting and instructing according to the law. The Constitution of Ghana is not the one that made what is from heaven. It's not universal. You know that you can't use Constitution of Ghana in this country and use in another country, but the Bible, you cross it, right? You sail it in different countries, on different planets. Even the one talking about the Bible to the generation of Yeshua. You know what it means, right? I am not anywhere selling my channel, but what do I ever sell it? What is already available in public domain? What do we sell it for? That's myself. Not that I'm under any serious issue with you. Try to understand. If I go out onto Medina for 4 years, I haven't gone there. So if I go there for whatever purpose it is, I have to go there. I don't have to have any issue. I have no scammer, because I work with the people as human beings and angels. I don't talk to God. I don't talk to anybody, but whosoever that I'm talking to, there be a God in their person, spirit in the person, angel in the person. But I don't see them as the human being like myself. You are saying I'm not a spirit they're talking to anyway. If you talk to somebody who is not learned, to my age, I'm 38 years. You can't say that you are taking my Ghana card, my phones, my cylinders, my tools work, engineering tools work, everything whatsoever, and then I make the world international, Interpol, and all of that. They know it already. So you claiming that you are the one who uses the channel with Sylvester, already this channel, my phone card, this number is with school, is passport, is everything, whatever, they are documented. You the one claiming to have possession of physical contact thing is not yours. It is never yours. Of course, you should be mindful and watchful. If not the president, the leader, the mason, the occult, or the angel, if there should be that person in possession of my number, who are you that you want to use my channel to create? Nobody comes to my house. I have no woman, no girlfriend. If you claim you are a girlfriend, you go to your husband. I'm not your husband. I am the only one who sits here and broadcasts with nobody giving us money. So if I'm the one saying they should give you money for such reason, I know why some of the things you are doing. They should give you or sponsor or support. Yet regarding the rule, who the Bible says should work and must be given, who should work the best, obey the law. If I obey the law and you don't obey the law, we are different. If I'm a virgin and you are not a virgin, we are not the same. You cannot say the Lord intercede on your behalf other than myself. There is nobody called Emmanuel in my house. As I'm telling you, nobody called Emmanuel in my house. You cannot say the unwise have become people taking the place that was not there because they claim out of Sylvester they want to call an evil son or child. Whatever you think sent you to pick up my things and give it to somebody, we will see if you are going to use it on public. As I'm where, just watch carefully. I'm broadcasting live, right? Am I not live? Are they not watching? Right now, if you change my password, I change password for people only based on international law. But I'm an engineer. My ministry line should be different from what? From maybe what I do with, let's say, WhatsApp contact normal issues. My what? My errands with transaction building should be different. Yet there should be what? One person handling it. I don't have any team. I don't have any clue. And I don't have any crew that work anyway. I've never displayed any woman on my channel. I'm not from Ashanti, and I'm not from Tree, and I'm not from Airway, because I don't speak anybody's language here. Whatever I did mention, you see, a few hours ago with the name Medina, when we talk about it, did you not see food? Do you not see the creators? So do you mean that when we talk about what we don't know and then it comes to the light, then we become enemy? Or you don't know it's our name? Or are you the one whose parents are Tuesday or Saturday, myself being Sunday? Have we come to your shrine? No. You cannot say my products are to be taken from the place I have shown the people in the house that I dwell and be taken or redirected to another house, which is a mind that is corrupt to do. You don't have to do that. Because when you do that, I'm telling you, where are you going to show it? Where are you going to broadcast it? Is it going to be on international platform? My channel, you should know, is connected with outside the world. Arabia, whatever, is a worldwide thing. That's how I created it. This is what my school ID, email. It has nothing to do with it. You have never schooled in COSEC. I schooled in COSEC. You have never schooled there. So the things that you are doing, be careful that you cannot be the one they say that we know that attended school in the place we are predestined. This is myself who did it. The Holy One since birth till now. I've never married. Because I don't see myself breaking the law that says we should be holy. That if I have even waited till I have had prophecy, what are you going to do with the prophecy? Or you are trying to change the prophecy on the channel? That it will mean what? Are you the one called by my name? Are you not even afraid to say that you are born Friday and you are saying you should be called Sunday? Am I the one who comes to Friday to ask the Lord for something? Am I the one who comes to Saturday to ask for something? Or I am my own babe who you claim is the Holy One? If the word is holy as single, they say, do I live life single? Yes. I'm not between married couple. I'm not a third person. I've never had sex with anybody's wife. And I bet you, I am the one telling you, any tree, wherever, this is what they have done, and you see that the fight that is going on in a different country is because you rob my thing and you are using it for wrong. That's why it has appeared over there in the war, because righteous war is this. I am not the one who have been robbing. The Bible gave what? Warrant to who should eat freely the best produce of the land. So if my judgment for working excellently to plant or sow a seed, and then you say the fruitful time, it should be somebody else, then who do you want to say is corrupt? Are you going to say I work and I have to eat freely according to the law, or my good is given to somebody else who hasn't worked? Is it an image swap? Do you see my face? I don't look like that thing you are claiming. Why? Because I am not dead. I'm the one living on earth. I'm not underwater. There's nothing that any marine can do, because the power that I have is not to destroy things. However, according to the law, you will be destroyed when you sin. That is written in Ezekiel. I am not a great descent, and I will never be. If you try it, your kingdom will collapse. because you are not originator of this country. The tree or Igbe is not originator of this country. Why? You have also migrated, yet you came and meet somebody who is original. I am not from Alavenyon, and I'm not from anywhere in Konya. That's where I came from. So that when I stand in Konya, I'm watching what? I'm watching west and other side of the wind. So the mountain behind us, you should look at it well. Who stand on it? I am the one who walk on the mountain on Konya, not with weapon to war against somebody. However, the one who have been causing you to war, like you come and rob somebody, and you don't even know what spirit caused you to do that. And then we are looking at what? Solving things. If I eat coconut, it's on the life. I have not hid anything. Because they say, oh, let it be brought to the light. That if I'm the one who pick it, you don't see it. But did I enter the room of somebody? You can't say that I have an issue with police. I am to arrest them when they sin. Yes, because they are military police. In every sector, in the soldier or the military. If you don't know that I'm the aquarium, which is not water, what you mean to be aquarium as water, we are not aqua. I'm not Emmanuel. I am not any of that. I solve problems since birth. That's how come you came to realize what I built on my channel. You cannot say you are changing my ID for a different person, redirecting somebody's wealth. I have not built for anybody. I have no child. I have never a son. As my generation, you don't even know. I have not anywhere given birth and hid it anywhere. You trust that the Lord gave you. Let the Lord judge you. He's a liar as you are. But when it comes to myself, the Lord is not a liar because I'm not showing lion. I am not showing that we eat human meat. I'm not showing that I have eaten somebody's food that I'm not supposed to. If the Lord judges, let's see the spirit. I am telling you, I don't have any brother from any Muslim. I don't have any brother from Nigeria. It is just to say if the word is prophetic. Where are the prophets when things are happening like this? Then you look at how some of them are corrupt and how some of them are also doing well. In that case, you will acknowledge and acknowledge who did well when you were in pain or when you don't deserve a certain challenge. Who hasn't really done well? Whatever you're doing, my thing is with passport, everything, police, headquarters, everything. My things are documented. So if you go and use it for anything wrong, they will look for you and track you. You don't know what you are doing. I am telling you, no matter what level and rank you are operating, you don't know what you are doing. And I say you don't know what you are doing. You don't have anywhere sitting. I've never welcomed anybody to my channel. As I'm in the room where you have robbed the thing or you are robbing it, are you here with us? Or have you ever seen myself on somebody's channel in the studio? If you find my content on somebody's channel, it doesn't mean it's a studio I have gone to. Some of them, I can be walking on the street, they will take a photo of us. Some of them, they can have myself in their shop and then they can interview us. Like somebody from Ashama, on his content, I have to be there because he interviewed myself live. Like somebody by name Prince. Shop. The shop at Fair Johnson or places. So I don't have any working relation with shadow with anybody. When I don't find any fault with you by the Spirit, I cannot force to say the Lord says. That's why I say stop giving bad prophecy to USA. USA is not your kingdom. USA is not a problem to use somebody. As you have to know where you came from and work for that nation and save it. I'm not the one who showing you somebody's father or grandfather on my channel. I just have to show my real self as an official who work as a manager of companies. I have never taken somebody's money away. Places that I've worked, I have an account with them. I have an account with them. So that I'm the same customer, the same manager who work there. If they have any claim and changing, they should go and solve their own problem. When I'm not found in them, with them. I don't have any problem with any public or whatever. It is a war. I can't agree with you when you're doing wrong thing. You are not my family. You are not my tribe. Of course, until I know your tribe and language, what it does to the law and spirit that you keep, that I can say you are one of them. I can't be your brother. I am not the one robbing. They're telling you who is robbing. So if indeed the name of the Lord that you claim is in the Bible is robbing a person who is not with Bible name, you are to be judged accordingly. Ezekiel tells you, when you sin, you die. The reason for such, broadcast that the Lord made, that when you plant a tree in your house, in the garden, and each branch should come outside the house. The ones who are working in the name of the Lord, when they find it outside the wall, they can eat it freely without asking. Ask the Bible why they say that. You ask it. If you claim you have a law and a creator who understands what is reserved, let him use the reserve. If you use the reserve, let's see if you have anybody having life. So you can only do what? That which is given according to the law. My SIM card cannot be with what? Somebody else. Whereas we are talking about what the Bible is saying. So if we don't regard the Constitution to the supremacy of the Lord, then who are we working for? You don't work at the level like that. You can only do what the Lord predestined. So what the Lord predestined is the righteousness. And righteousness is only known when you are doing a fight that is reserved. So when you are saying, oh, we are making war, that war should not be what? I have robbed you. No. You came carrying somebody's thing in this room. And then the transaction you are also doing, you are running away with the truth. You see, that's where there's problem. You see that thing? The voice changing there. That's where there's corruption. So the corruption is, I have no transaction with any human being. With money laundering or giving and taking. No, we don't do that. However, I'm the one working as a freelancer with any highest supremacy, living with the lowest ever on earth who don't have any class in what I do. In that faith, look at it written. Very well. So the Colossians and all that is Proverbs, whoever spared the rod, hate his son. And then he who loves his son will diligently discipline him. And the Bible continues to say it until it gets to what? To the loving correction, often called the rod of discipline. Now also Proverbs 23:13. Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you strike him with a rod, he will not die. So that time you have to strike him with the rod. The other time you will not die. However, when it gets to the one who strikes from the Lord himself, if you father or parent fail to correct your children, when it comes from outside, they should die. That is in what? Ezekiel. Because what you may do to them, you might feel something, but an outsider may not feel the same. So if you strike him with a rod, you will save his soul. But if you go out there, sin the same, and he get killed, you see, you didn't save him. That starts from home. Because outsider is different from how you do things. So I do what? I impart wise dominion. To claim I have this, and I have it on authority of the Lord, then let the law and the spirit judge from every region. If you don't agree that they ask of us today if we have bomb, or they call it in language tupai. That word tupai is a bomb, nuclear. They are asking if we have it. So show them you have it. The Lord and the Ashantis or the Nkonya near. You know that the South Africa will tell you the seraphims. The word seraphim connected to what? The things that happen there, because Nkonya is right there. And I told you, righteous war. You can't rob somebody and call it righteous war. On what account I eat is this, you see it in the light. What am I imparting? So what I'm doing, I'm working to say I impart what is reserved. You may not know it. So when I give it out like this, you see that I'm doing what they say, saving your soul. That you may not apply this rule or that, as you may not know the consequences. So in that case, on the path you try to what? Have yourself walk or transact, I am preventing distracting path that you don't get involved in wrong. So if I do such things, whoever comes against this, you have the right to defend and to destroy whoever comes against my rule, because I'm the one born Sunday, January. Nobody on earth can claim what I am, because it is not a fake thing or joke. It is not just marriage and son and father. It's nothing to do with it. We are not in water. And nobody, look at the cloud right from. And so that you understand that in Ephesians says, parents are warned not to what? Separate what? Or embitter their children, however, to bring them up in the training of the Lord. And that Lord is the law. What do they mean? You don't get up and do things to anybody as a child without consulting how you train them, because you are not the trainer. You are to know how you train, so that you don't say, I'm a father, I'm a mother, I'm a brother, then you just beating anybody anyhow. That is unlawful. You know, that which you do which is not from Bible descent is unlawful. However, to your culture and tradition, they may think it's what is lawful. How that mean also, if you claim the Bible is your source of spirit guidance, doing things according to what the Bible reserve. You don't do things according to your own reserve. That is it. So that you say also as a father, you anoint your child to do wrong. Because when they come, that which you did, which is wrong, they will judge you. And then they will judge your child for the damage. However, the true, you will see where you have been called wrong or righteousness. You don't do things without the law. So you cannot say constitution is being used to train people, and that we don't find it with the Bible. The constitution training you is not the training of the Lord from the universe, which is not universal. So you may have a training which is part, but somebody say complete, which is from universe. You don't have my channel selling idols which you are showing on your channel. And the Nation Intelligence NCA tracking anybody who is using my ID and identity with Sylvester Kwasi Bekoe to be doing something that is not my intention and not the mind of the Lord. I talk about the mind of the Lord. The mind of the Lord is war. The mind of the Lord is killing the enemy. The mind of the Lord is what? Giving to you the seed you have sown, the fruit you have to be given. This is the war righteously. If I'm single person babe, making the war, they call it holiness war. Alone being the virgin, doing the understanding and the war, physically and spiritually. You are not a partner here. You are the one the Lord has predestined to be on my way to what? To carry my vision to the level that your sponsor, trillions and billions, this is who they say you should direct it. That's investment. To whom your money claiming you have worked and you want to test the Lord, you should go to the ground that is holy or righteousness. That's reserved. Who is reserved in the Lord? A person with the word. I'm not a pastor, I'm not a prophet. I'm the one the prophets are telling the vision of the Lord on my channel. There's nothing you want to say you can do on my channel that you say I will forget. I don't forget things. I'm not the one going places to people to have them what? Change things on my behalf. We don't do that. What we do is, how have I built the world from 2000 till date? And from 1988 or from 1986 or 87 till date. That's what we are saying. Where can you say you are the one who feed the world with virgin? Show them your face. I am the one with my face. My channel is not in your name. So when you change the password, because you have carried my SIM card from to my channel, the world have yourself bomb. What world is the Donald Trump? The Trump world is that the Lord that they trust was not to lead them to rob people, but to lead them to trust that what they are doing may be according to the law and the spirit that they may meet their soul. And the soul is what? The great again. So the great again, they didn't miss it. It came. Great again is on earth. And that, many others also talk about the Lord is great. Nobody. They said that you may be this person. But the one keeping the great again kingdom is USA. And myself, the liberator. That they lead. So the liberator, the work of the liberator is the Lord himself, the archangel, with his own elect. Carrying the mission to what? How they used to fight your cause to keep what? Or maintain law and order in your country even when they were not born of you. Is this spirit they said look for the level to reach. They did say that somebody should tell you to come out in the opposite, the one who have been fighting your cause even from among yourselves. The war, you don't see his country. He's a spirit. That's why they have been giving people problem, issues. You don't see his own having to impeach him, war from Venezuela, this and that, and then California, Chicago. These are spiritual war. That you should look at a visionary person, how things work. So that in your country, if they can leave their country asset to come and protect your people, there you see what the Lord doing is. It couldn't be what somebody is saying, he alone has been given. It should be as regarded. That whatever you're doing, they say that it may be brought to the light of day. Who is the light of day? Sunday. Who is the light of midnight? The same Sunday, January. Who is the creator? The same. So the word liberator means to carry the purpose that you were given as a occultic, Freemason, the Illuminati, all the foundation and kingdom law to the level you hail it. Not that I should be the one they say, you don't understand that I'm the one with the virgin and light to the Lord, then you want to use the power you were given in corruption to fight this. You don't have it. I'm telling you, somebody's asking me if we have a bomb. You try it. You'll be bombed. Because I tell you, Trump's fight is that they have found out the people robbing them scam. All of that. I'm not a part of scammer. You don't use my channel to scam Donald Trump. Because that's why they are telling you, I can't be the one they are saying, I'm the one robbing them. You are the one using our image to rob, and myself saying that I can't rob my own self. Simply means that I can't bring something good to the house and then you are saying I'm the same person who have sent it outside the place I brought it for need to serve a purpose. I can't be two persons. I am only one. That's why I don't have any brother that follow my birth. It's only a woman. That woman, Sunday. So to have my name and soul is Sunday. My soul is Sunday. So if you don't know what white people keep as Sunday, I can be your soul when you are not a virgin. Yet you can have a soul from myself working your good. But that doesn't mean you have good. Do you agree? That's why it is. Clear to understanding that you cannot say the Lord gave you to sin against him. So Leviticus says what? But the Bible generally commands high respect for the elderly. Whoever keeps the law is of elderly, saints, elders, angels, creators, falsely dead. But you cannot use your presence in the wrong to tell that I am the one sinning. You are doing wrong thing to myself. That's why the Lord is teaching you wrongly. How it is that you are wanting somebody's death. And some of them, I saw them in the vision right now. In the vision before, they were also talking in my presence physical. So there are things that happen that I may see you in the spirit of light, in the sleep, and in the waking is also with that. Don't say the Lord brought death to your home when I'm not the one killing people, because I don't enter people's room to pick up things. Whoever entered the room of somebody, that is beyond death. So you can't do that. If I have been judged not by death or killing, you don't see that even the ones who enter my place of sleep, you don't see that I'm the one living, because what I do, they understand a part, and a part they don't understand why they keep up or take my things with them. Then you cannot transmit with my ID. You are not the one the Lord set up. All the prophets of my child, the prophets are live. I know them. I know all of them. You can't say that I'm the one the Lord has given you what? To judge wrongly, because you can't with wrong judgment give it to a holy or virgin. So that the accountable life again is that you can't do this. So there are no specific passages instructing the punishment of the elderly. You don't know how, or even as a group. Watch here. So that Ezekiel clearly will state that the Bible holds individuals accountable for their own sin. So if you entered my room, the judgment that the Bible has for you entering into the room of somebody is beyond killing. When you have to say, regardless of age. Regardless of age. And what? Nothing that the soul who sin that it should what? Should do. So there's what? Nothing that. So where you should look at it here written, clearly, as written. He said what? The Bible holds individuals accountable for their own sin. If you have gone to a direction I haven't been, how you will be judged is not a part of us. Do you agree? We only bring to you that you may be eating or getting food, because I came and fight a kind of fight, war, battle. We weren't given, even though I'm the kingdom birth, but I came and created before you seeing it as if I have money. I don't have money physically. I have it. I can call money in the spirit to be with myself, and you will say, I have this, I have that. But it's not physical. So I live on only tokens. If I have been given 10, 30, 20, that's how I live. Don't say my position as a manager working in places has warranted you what? They're thinking that I have billions in the bank. I don't have any money anyway. However, whatever you have, I've been saying they should send the money to bank. I direct it where it should be kept. And in the business, where is the bank? Is the business. So watch here carefully. So it goes on to say, regardless of age. You see that we are not saying elderly or child or small or middle or youth. It is not with that age. So nothing that the soul who sins shall die. So it is commandment that the soul who sins shall die. Ezekiel 18:20. Watch carefully. When I do anything on the life, do we not open and see it ready? So respect for elders. If you are not an elder, you don't have respect to be given as elder. If you are not the one glowing light, you don't have glowing to be glorified. You don't do that. If you are not the one birthed from the just and the justices, you don't have anything yet. My father is not from airway. My father is not from tree. We are the ones birthed from temple. That's why we're saying, even our neighbors that used to fight with in Nkonya there, they know that temple people are different. Even the entire generation in Nkonya land. You ask, let me mention them. You have been mentioning them. The people that we give as refugee camp, that is a good giving. Not Bumbula as we say, they are all refugees. However, as for them, they came in a different way. But the Elavanyos, you don't know even the word meaning. It's a spirit that have been causing. You see, I told the world, the small war we have been making original righteous war, Is this, if the Lord should extend it to the world, is a prophecy? You see how the world cannot stand it. If they should throw that bomb to one of them in the area, how many are they that you want to say they won't get finished? And I said what? You don't spoil the things we have built. Spoil rather what? According to the law, the one who sinned. But the house have not sinned. Do you agree? The farm have not sinned. And the righteous one who produce it have not sinned. So what do? With the word and the commandment, you know the one who did wrong, that who lead also the wrongdoing, that will be attributed. The jet is flying right now. Yes, listen. So I'm a military born, and then the militia commando itself as the one showing his father on the channel. That's my father on the channel. On earth, he is the only one who can pray and I descend. There's no man on earth who have ever descend myself, because you can't contain it. Even as I came to them, that's I'm telling you how I build. I eat of the fruit. I'm not the one somebody's father when they took a shrine or superstitious thing from somebody and gave to it. Nobody gave it. I don't have anybody who said he has given us any superstition or to say I've gone to take something from your shrine. I've never been there. I'm the only one standing on the mountains and declaring that if there should be given anything, that should not fail. So that's where Ezekiel will talk about it. You say it, right? That's the only way you can say how the Lord command as it for younger individuals to be what? Submissive to what? Elders. So if you are not elder, you don't say once you grow and you have gray hair, you are elder. You are not elder. If you are not a police, you don't say you are a police. If you are not a military command, the colonel means sword. So that you don't do what? You don't say you are a colonel. You are not called great, where you are not the one that bear great, because great one is not fake, it's original. So when you don't know, you see the jet is flying. If you sing, they will bomb you. I'm not telling you. Because it is a military asset, which is myself, and I'm working as a soul exactly. We are the one leading and ruling the world. It is a military and myself and the prophet who are ruling. If you claim you are any level without understanding, they will show you powers. You see the jet flying? I am the only one who can enter any country without fault, because his spirit, what I have not done, that's why when I come before you, begin to know what you have to do, the righteous things. That if somebody has carried your thing, when I come before you know, oh, this one did wrong. So when the judgment is that, you see, when you see the jet flying, the sword is at the front of the jet. That's the rod. The rod here that the Bible says when it's sprayed, it will kill or destroy. Get it? You see the jet? Listen. We are not challenging you on any altar or any ground that the military will bomb you, because we are not under the law in the church that is leading people to sin. And the prophet is not the one sinning, because as for some of them, they are the one with the spirit. And the spirit actually, with the prophet, it says the spirit things with spirit. That a prophet shall be judged indeed with spirit. So a prophet can judge prophet to the level that they have been given, but not you, let's say as a constitution. However, the constitution can ask if what the prophet does is a part of the law or to the level. And the constitution is not the one to limit our level to that level and the grave of somebody's death. We can't be dead. You see the jet flying, they are showing you the warning. How many times they fly today? You the one who claim you carry our SIM card, which is with the military air force, you don't see it, or when I mentioned you didn't see it fly. If you've seen, look at what is happening in the universe. You want to know the doing of the Lord. The jet fighter is with a rod that lead it. That when you see a jet fighter, it is a highest command. That is with a speed. That you don't regard myself born of a military and militia and commando work at the castle to say I'm the one to suffer the death of idol of this country. Then you the one who worship the idol of the country, the military will show you. Because you are saying you truly don't understand the word trial. Look at it in also Deuteronomy 21 verse 18 to 21. It said, which allowed for public trial of a persistently rebellious adult age child. However, these were also civil law. So this law you should find with constitution. So that when it applies, then the law agreed that anybody like this, jet flying 10 times in the Teshi-Century. I'm not in different country. The jet, listen. Alright, so I'm not at any malam as we are saying it. I'm the one sitting down and the jet flying. As for the things I am trying to prevent is a bell. The bell, so I can allow it to ring. So they are ringing. Listen. That's how our parents used to go out there on the street selling the good that they carry from places they have exchanged fruit, real fruit, for things you may eat from the bowl. How they walk house to house and work. That is a prophetic you didn't know. How they leave the good with you and didn't destroy your house. So the judgment, the jet flown 3 times. You listen. You think there's nobody who can do something to you. Under this, you are under the rule of what? The jet. Look at the speed it can fly. No aeroplane have been given the speed of a jet fighter, except customized to that level for a purpose. So the jet flown 3rd time in Century Road Fertilizer right now. And we are telling you that we are the one who build the world according to the law. So if I'm talking and you see who they say is high command, I'm not to be changed for somebody's home where they have not birthed from the nation. The Lord that begot the righteous person, angel, that you may see him and know the doing. And the Bible says what? That a nation is this that is found a seed that is what? The law as a flesh living, not as a God. Or you don't agree? Where the Bible says what? A seed or a nation that he the Lord increases or calls for an increase. Is this that have their law, that they have their God to be a Lord? That you may see in law also found. Jet, 4th time, listen. And I wear the Air Force colors. They will show you the new one. When they show you that, you will know. If you think there's no man to treat you, you are under the roof of the jet fighters. And you are in the room sinning. You are saying that when we say they should bomb, it is this. Whatever you are doing with my channel, they will know your location. Do you agree or not? I am sitting here telling them what you are doing with my account, Google. The things are with the law, already under military bond. You can't say that I am coming from a pastor or a level with small. But I know them that carry the good of the word. The jet flown. Listen, if the 4th time you don't agree, they will show you. Did I not mention just on the same live right now that somebody asked if we have a bomb, like nuclear bomb? You have to know it. You don't bring the SIM or the things you are doing. Where is the cable? This cable, you don't know. Look, my Aquarian color is for myself. Look at the color inside it. That they took several times, 3 times, and today finally they took it for the 3rd time, and I've had to take it and be given. That is even what has led to the portion here that losing my Vodafone SIM card, which is the last SIM card that I have for communication in school, official SIM card, known to documented. You see that is the Aquarian color that is inside here. Who are you, an Aquarian? When you go and buy, do you also see what you are buying? Look at it. Is the color white inside or is Aquarian color? You don't see the pearls, or you don't see my color, the color on the channel. You don't see it, right? Do we agree? No, do we agree? Or I have to just tell you, or the name. This I was given from a good works of somebody at Fair Junction. Yet it was not robbery. He gave it on the account when I have had no fault with him. Because the Lord is the one with the spirit. Once you are not with bad energy, that moment I can't say you are bad. Because they say until the Lord brings your judgment before his throne, that today is your end. What you have done today, the military and the Air Force, they will show you whose roof you are living and the cloud that is formed. If you can fly, you to fly your plane, let's see. If you don't see the word, the sword, that I told you, when the sword, the Lord is communicating, when the jet is flown up there, you should look at what authority is talking. The prophet bow to what? To the knowledge and vision, and they see vision live what the Lord himself is. That myself. They didn't say anybody that is, if the prophet does not prophesy to himself, yet they are telling the vision who I am. How do you think one word from the Lord cannot save the life that is here and the asset for communicating? That which I'm using for communicating and saving life, it couldn't be with the wrong. Even if I have had an office built, you cannot say my office is open with a scammer or somebody. You are saying that when they use our asset for scamming, you want to say it's ourselves doing it. When this time they said out of Egypt, he called his son. This time you are not calling for Egypt. You are calling for myself. And the ones you are calling, they are showing opposite myself. Because there's no child sitting here. I can show you the people who are doing the robbery on my channel and you look at their face. When I don't want to have such things happen, you think I'm the one doing wrong. When they are sinning in the echo or the broadcast, you don't see. The Lord is just making you to understand. I can't be the one sitting here, you saying you are doing something opposite. Look at all the people who are on the media, broadcasting on the live. You don't see, that's a soul work. That one is a soul work. Yeah, that is working. That you too, we can train you to what? To use your channel or account for such thing. You have carried everything that we use. However, the word was what? That which will not profit myself, the kingdom, and the doing of the kingdom, you can stand it. You know, waking up and talking about those parts that we deliver. You don't agree that the Lord is doing this. All that is instructed. Do we say that Yeshua should say a sinner should not be judged according to the law? So what is the new law? And the new law says carry your suffering in yourself. Don't let your suffering be a suffering or corrupt something. He didn't even emphasize over you carrying somebody's good. The Bible emphasized on anything. So when you don't understand it, you say the Spirit says, then they say be careful, because they are not just one spirit, there are many spirits. You are seeing it in flesh to say we are one people. We are not one people. The spirit that led you to lie is not the one sitting here. When I'm talking and mention the military, the air force, the police, you don't see it carrying. Did we not talk about Helio? All of that. Are we in the flight? Then this time the background show you the flight, the jet. The jet. You don't see why the jet will fly. At least to say 4 times we've recorded it. In which location? And I'm the one giving how many times they've done it and what it means. My table or the table on which I eat, these same corners, 4 times means what? The corners of the earth. These 4 corners. The table in the middle here, the one sitting in the middlemost, that's authority. Authority. So when I come to the angle here, the authority will be different. However, I move from what? Here to this, I mean I want to work more closely in the law here other than here or being here. So wherever I lock up myself with, that's where you have to see what is right there. I'm not the one the Lord should prophesy against. On my channel, you don't see anything like that. I'm the one designing and working, bringing to you what I'm doing in the secret, which is in the light. How do you come over my channel? You don't do that. That which I do, I create it. You can't say you are taking over my channel. You can't do it. We have no business agreement. I don't have any blood generating to you. Already my name is above. The sun is up there. Cloud, right there. When I talk, you don't see the cloud before the blue is showing, eh? Or you don't see it. If I'm not as it is, you don't even know what suffering it is to be what I'm saying. That the prophet can enjoy the presence for seeing angel and the Lord himself. And myself in the flesh. What I look like. Do you know that you are under the military regime? Do you know that you are under the authority of the kings and the princes? That is the archangel, the principality, powers, dominion. Where you don't have the Lord said the people become poor. Now with spirit, can't you see what we are saying? The country talking about wealth. Do they say that we owe somebody? Such money that they mentioned, trillions of dollars. How much is this? That they say, oh, maybe you are owing a country 100,000 or $1 billion to a bank or World Bank or IMF. What do you mean? What money should that be when they are talking about trillions in the country? What do you mean that we owe somebody? No, it is spirit to the working level that make it known. So the spirit is a wealth that if you know the number of spirits that you are capable of working with or that have worked with you or work with you according to the law, that is the wealth level. That's why Solomon, they told you some of these which lead to what? Opposite. Almost everyone in the Bible. Like in Saul, which is on Sunday. That's a Sunday babe. Saul was born on Sunday. Yeshua, all of this, Saturday and Sunday. And Tuesday. Because if you don't come from the generation of the birth, originally as a prophet or prophetess, you can't have it claiming that you are the one leading people to that place. Whatever I'm doing, it is only my kingdom that will make it. Because you changing it whatsoever, it won't be your name. You have your name with your ID. You carry my Ghana card, SIM card, voter ID card, and whatever, and we have it on the channel. Why do you want to go on my channel? Why do you want to control my channel? Then you the one doing it, they will track you. Because they know when I come up live, I show them live what I'm creating. I don't lead people to what? To go and steal or rob from people and tell you later, I'm not the one who went out. I don't do that. You can't send myself out. If you wear a mask of my image on your face, it doesn't mean I'm the one who came there. Because the prophets have not said I've robbed. I'm the one with the prophet giving that you have rather robbed myself, even in business. Like Prophet Sweetie Wasney. Then Prophet Neam Boatin, Prophet James, Prophet Apostle what? Saul Mutalis. Even the Nigerian prophet, even Agara Joseph. All these people, when I mention them, they are ready. And then Shepherd Goba. We have many of them on the channel. When they are on live broadcasting from even mountain, now how we carry our kingdom, broadcasting from the mountains, that we should be without fault doing it. Are you going to say that you are the one they prophesying to? Can you go and hide before the prophet that they will not see your real self? Then you will show it. And we want to say they should use the prophet, so that when something is right and wrong, they will know it. So that you are there led by the Lord and light, at least the portion you have been given, that you see a person that is in the light telling how I did it, that I may have life. How I put a food on the table, I can't be hungry. And the Bible says in that case, the violence shall take it by force. So if I'm making it violent for giving to people to eat freely, to dress the woman, that there are some elderly ladies I have had to sponsor with my money, even with the church, like Church of Honor, and that I really have met with, and their children that I have dressed in the Lord, taking them out with their parents. Then the later said, that lady, I have watched them, and in the spirit and in flesh with the later I can, when they don't have anybody to take them, I take them out. Now they become what? Somebody telling us there is no connection. Under the law, you know who's good. Whose money you have? A manager money. Then you want to say, that level you want to judge. Are you wise? With your own father having what? Church leading them as a leader. How can a child or the daughter tell a person they have worked with from 2015 that you are saying when you get to what? 2025, then you say, no, you don't know us. You don't know the money you eat. You will show you how to pay it. The covering, the cloth I buy for you to wear, the hair I put on your head in Marina Market, the KFC, the Akramo, the Labadi, the visitation, to see that which you have never, nobody has ever done for us any of that, yet is my money original genuinely to do it, which I did. I want to use you on the channel now, as you don't know what you've done. Because they say if you are before the Lord, what you have done, after you will be judged in the light. So if in the light, I have had to watch like Mizpah, you don't know that, you cannot tell a person who watch over you or working hard. I never had sex with you, I never touch your buttocks. With my original money, it will control the world to the level if the Lord think I'm the one that robbed you or I sponsor when you didn't have it. Some of you, we came along the line working with you before, you have to receipt or rewrite exam. And then you write exam. Look at the school you attend before you meet, St. Peter's. You don't know the saint. You met with the saint, which is the soul living flesh. And they sponsor you the little we can. You don't know that people cannot say they have even paid 1,000 or 2,000 on my behalf to enjoy it freely like that. No. Yet I was using my money that I worked. The later I got paid, I have enough of it to take care of somebody I don't know. Somebody I didn't have to say I know, only in works. To come with satellite and on expedition to meet with your father, and you know, he's a reverend. Also, as you regard it, how do you say, when I'm saying I'm in need, you don't provide the security I provide? You don't keep what? You don't buy according to the Bible that the woman should sew or sew for us to wear. To buy and dress us how I put for you, on you, the best food. From Asia continent, from you at the dollar food, how I share with my family. I didn't even give them like that because I know they also have what? Somebody should at least to take care of a certain part. But for the food, I gave. And but for some of you that were not my sister or brother, you were the one I was giving because I see you as a woman that may the Lord in the law treat as it is. Is that a generation or generation? That's something to be ready. You look at it. The people who are manipulating you, they are the ones showing the scissors. Look at when I mention scissors, you don't hear it. They are the one with scissors. Sew for us to wear. That's the scissors making cha-cha-cha. In that case, they are carrying the sewing machine. You hear that, right? At that point, a point like this, I can say important to talk about. Because when I mention the token, the Bible says, we shall see it or hear it. If I mention it just with tongue or fire or air, you don't see it also happening. Am I the one doing cha-cha-cha? No. In the case where the jet fly over your roof, don't say I'm the one they are looking for to arrest. I am looking for you that claim you are wisely taking from the Lord other than bringing to the Lord. If you don't know the meaning to the jet flying up there, you will see. You see how the world look like now? How it is as you are seeing it. So you don't know the mind of the Lord. I'm communicating it. How it is in the Lord, that you don't see the sun. You don't see that whatever you pick up from the sun or a soul, you have ended your life in any way. I'm not the one born on Saturday, let alone a different day. I am the one who wed my things to how I was birthed, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. So that 24th, 25th, 26th, you have no idea. That is, you wed with my own self. And we the one talking about this day, we are born Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. We are not born on any day. My parents both are not born on Wednesday. They are born Saturday, Tuesday. And my parents' Sunday, Saturday, or Saturday, Tuesday. That's how it is. I don't have any family that have any birth from Wednesday going. No. It is only Tuesday, Sunday, Saturday. That's it. So the ones who begot us are originally Sunday. That's why if I have to come with righteousness, I have to prove it. That I stand and prove in the Bible, which is the Lord. You see what they do, I have to show the meaning. If you claim you are wise enough, when we are being called out, let's say, next door, and I have to go there. How many years or months is it that I haven't gone there? For Medina, 4 years I have gone there. So the jet flying 4 times, you should know. If you claim you are using the white man's internet to sin, wherever you are, they will watch you. You don't know that the software that you are using, they can contact the person, the software developer, over such a person name, the ID, whatever you are doing, the data is lodged with what? With the developer. Let me tell you. Because they fetch from your data and also build on things. So if they have any CIA international to know what you have done, whose ID it is, your fingerprint, you don't know it. Even if you claim my phone number, their fingerprint is yours, that will show. You can't hide. Whatever you have done with your fingers like this at the tip, they know you. Because it is with the certified Ghana card or passport. We can't be sinning. So the Lord said the sin somebody commit that destroy him. That same sin another person did but he didn't kill him. That is what? How it is weighed and measured differently. You don't agree saying you ever carry my good and say that my channel is yours. Or because I want to travel or I haven't traveled yet. What again it is? Than to see the reality. The law from the Lord is the Bible. But you needed somebody to interpret as given. And somebody to also decode what you've interpreted as if is in the Lord accordingly. You see the level? You didn't come from the level of decoding. And who are the ones who decode and code? The developers, softwares, and the engineers. That's what they did, and they are capable of telling you what you are beyond saying the Lord say, the Lord say. The Lord is at hand, fingertip. Kingdom that creates what you are seeing, having yourself in. They came and created on earth. So don't abuse the spirit and power for do that which what? Carry the good vision. The one carrying your vision, you cannot say you rob from him. Oh, I don't have leg standing. You don't see it, right? You don't see what I am wearing. That is myself. So if I go on my knees, I know what I mean. When I come to the level like this, I know what I'm saying. Because we should allow the Lord to lead. So I get myself with the prophecy and vision the Lord gave. That will be what? That I ask and inquire with my cell phone, and you came and rob it, so that I will stop what? Asking the Lord if I did well or I've done wrong. The Lord on my channel, even in my life, of my life. You, the ones who claim you worship the Lord, you are the one judging us wrongly. And the Lord himself with the prophet, he is the one telling us who we are, what we've done. That they tell you, they know I know. I have learned to take life issue one step at a time. So what is the reward? Where is it? That I'm the one the Lord said my plane and visa is approved of. How many years ago now? And my flight taken. In this country, outside country, and then Street Wasn't telling you, many people we have met with, some of them who have run away with our money. Or we didn't say. So if MTN, Bear Witness, and Vodafone, every transaction I have from inside the country and outside, you have to know how I use GPay or Google Pay to do transaction, send money outside the country. I have that already Visa. My channel is with Visa. That's it. My own Visa name with Bank of Ghana or Access Bank. All of this MasterCard. That's why I have Card USA. I have what? MasterCard, which is Card USA also. I have Visa. So if I have Visa already with even Access Bank, what else? So if it expires, it doesn't mean I have not used it to create what I needed to create first. That's why the US, they have my community language. You are not working as a team. I have not charged you to be a secretary. You are not a secretary of my channel. You can succeed taking my channel for myself. I can start a new one. Why? Whatever you try to say you don't know, I've made it available for many years. It is not today that I'm beginning to do it. Many years. That's why I say you want to have a backup for that which you do. It doesn't make my channel all the prophets in the world to say one person's channel is where they belong. No. You have your own channel you are prophesying. So that your channel knowing myself on my own channel. Yet I call all the mission and ministries on my channel to be one name. The mission is the mission that brought myself on earth. And I'm accomplishing it. And then what do I minister? The ministries means the spirit that make it possible. That's what we say, ministries. So when you say you call yourself minister, what are you ministering? Then also we have the name Saint Sylvester, who is none of your level here on earth. In Apostle Paul time and all those generations, go and ask the name Sylvester where they got it from. That they tell the Sylvester the first. Go and ask. I'm not a babysitting. That's why I'll be showing you what my color. That is on my right hand. That when, let's say, a Nigerian just whip it inside it, the Nigeria was bombed. Because I told him it's a soul that is on my right hand, which is telling the return of the Lord himself and who he carried onto this. If you are black and your black come to my skin as a dot, it will be abomination. It means I'm to work only for black. But if it is fair color, that means the righteous reserved from the greatest and beginning. That is the white people and the Lord angels. So your goodness have not reflected. It hasn't shown on my skin. It is fair one that is on my multi-hue. So that I watch my right hand that feed. You can't say the right hand that feed or reserve or ever welfare should be the one you deny the righteous time. Who even they prophesy? I should be the one giving command. Who they should bomb? You that rob or steal from somebody in their room. Ask yourself, have you ever worked with us? If you have a business and I'm on your platform, does that mean I will create your channel? If you have your business transaction with us and we talk and I pick up phone and tell you, my conversation with you will tell what I do. I tell you whatever you are doing is with investigation. You can't say you are investigating us. My SIM cards only have money from my bank account to the SIM card. I transfer from bank to the SIM card and from SIM card to bank. I don't have anybody from anywhere sending money to us on my account apart from my relationship. The relation is what? The dignities I carry on myself of contact. How do you regard them as nobody? Who are you to say with your God that is falling and with somebody's God that is not falling, you want to say they are the same? We are not the same. I can't be called by your name. You are not the Lord. You may be a Lord for some people, but not the Lord on my level. Do you agree? So being birthed in Nkonya, I have to prove how indeed Nkonya people are righteousness working. So anybody that comes to what? To your level, righteously you know, oh, even Nkonya people are the only ones who stay around people and they say, oh, these people, they are very different. Yes, that is a name for good spirit. We can't be paid of our enemy. I can't be paid of an Igbe descent. I can't be paid of tree. The Bible didn't say that somebody from Igbe will come and suffer somebody from a tree. We are not the same. There's no altar, no tribe, no blood. However, the only one who can have a generation like this, angel, so that he is a spirit, is the reason, nationwide, cross-country, international, for that reason. You said that my SIM card should be given to children who are in school. I'm not in school. I have no child in school, no son in school, no daughter in school. Yet, many you claim you gave birth, you said they are my children. I'm not one of them. I'm not the one learning. I have to say, if you understand, just do it according to the law. Do we agree? That's very beautiful. So, to the greatest authority and salute, the word loot. You go ask the word loot before you say salute. So that if you don't know what it means, to go and loot somebody, or the looting, you ask what is looting. So that when they add SA to the loot, and they call it salute or salute, you don't know what it is. Whatever you are, wherever you are also watching my channel before doing it. You are watching. When the Lord grab you, you tell me that the military or the air force or the soldier or immigration, people that I have on my or even on the cell phone, the contact, you say that they are the same people robbing us. No, you can't do that. You are not the one leading the path, and we are saying that you may not fall. You can go and pick up my phone number and be calling my people, all because you want to have them. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. You go and call my people and say, I'm with you somewhere. How am I with you and am I seated on my channel alone? I'm not married to any woman who has married anybody and given birth to children. I don't talk to people like that. If I have a spirit that can strengthen you and heal you to get to do the right thing, you have to look forward. The one sinning now. When you become conscious, you have to do a fight, along with the one fighting along righteously. When you go and fight for somebody who is opposite the law, you lose and he will lose. Or you may lose and he may get saved because there may be reasons. You don't know. Don't let somebody's spirit strike you down or because you are weak to that spirit. Do you get it? That's a healing here. Or because you are weak to the spirit. That somebody can dream that, go and do this. Then you get up and do it. Somebody can say, let's call him by the name of the one who destroyed without reason. Then you go and do that. No, you don't do that here. You heard a chicken. I'm not one of them. I'm not Jesus. I have all of these people you are saying with my single self. Whatever you claim is the Lord creator, I know all of them in my single self. So you cannot say you sin against it and you are saying it is he himself that is sinning with you against it. How can a soul fight so? You ask yourself, if they claim what they have in the Bible or in how we minister it, where can you go against the one that is seated here? Do you agree? The way